In this video, I'll show you
よし、お待たせしました。メモとペン持った？なんか YouTube の方放送できてんのかどこで見んのかよくわからへんや。まあいいや。みんないらっしゃい。ちょっと動画を見るからね、動画を見て推理していくみたいなので、ちょっと棒読みちゃん今回聞いてやろうかなと思います。しまひょモンテズマ三白船三壁ゆきさんポンさん、アクアさんかな、いやよついてんな。ジェンさん21番さん、ソラさんがいらっしゃい。ブラックストーリーでレバーがちゃっちゃう。これ多分本格的なシェリやったんだねこれ。ではやれます。晩ご飯目がないかべも。何これ、もう始まってんの？何これ？ むしゃむしゃ。コミュニティフォローありがとうございます。ちょっとチョコレート食べて白バラコーヒーなんで、検索ワード殺人で検索したら3つのなんか動画がどれかな、これでいっか。11秒ってめっちゃ短くない？ちょっとどうしよう、紙とペン置くとこがないし、ちょっとこっちに置いて、じゃあちょっと再生するよ。
You think it's murder? I mean, clearly it's murder. What can I do to help?
今のでなんか読み取れるんかなとりあえず1994年に起きた殺人事件があって、多分この人が事情聴取されてるのかな。でその事情聴取された時の動画をもとに私たちが頻繁に動画来る？推理していくみたいなんやと思うけどよくわかんない。
Yeah, that's me. But February? That was months ago. What's that got to do with Simon's murder?
ちょっともう一回見ていい？サイモン？
Yeah, that's me. But February? That was months ago. What's that got to do with Simon's murder?
サイモンって人が殺されたっぽいね。
I'd like to speak to a lawyer now. Please. You have no murder weapon. You have nothing. And all these stories we've been telling each other, just that. Stories.
3つ見たけど、で今度サイモンとかにして入れるってことかな。どういうことだろう。おーすごい。すごいなこのゲーム。みんなついてきてる？もうち手カサカサしてきた。ハンドクリーム持ってこればよかった。ファルムさんいらっしゃい。みんなついてきてる？今とりあえず数ヶ月前2月にサイモンさんって人が殺されたらしいです。どういうことかわからないで、サイモンさんの殺人についてこの人が疑われてるかなんかで事情聴取をされてる動画やねんで。多分
Simon Smith.
はい、もう
He works at Ernst Brothers Glass. They do windows, all kinds of glass. Simon does the more special work, mirror making, feature windows, artistic things, really beautiful things. Simon Smith. He works at Ernst Brothers Glass. They do windows, all kinds of glass. Simon does the more special work, mirror making, feature windows, artistic things, really beautiful things.
これまたこの会社名でググってもなんか出てきそう。
It's the Rockington Arms, The Rock. It's run by a nice couple, Peter and Susan. There's some other regulars there that Simon likes to drink with, and the barmaid they're having sometimes, Helen. Peter said Simon had been in and had a few drinks.
なんかザ・ロックっていうお店にサイモンが常連でいて、
It's the Rockington Arms, The Rock.
ピーター
It's
と
run by a
ス
nice
ーザン
couple, Peter and Susan. There's some other regulars there that Simon likes to drink with, and the barmaid they're having sometimes, Helen. He just said Simon had been in and had a few drinks.
事件の日にサイモンはここでお酒を飲んでた。はい、みんなついてきてる？
Yes, there's an abstract one. No one uses it for very much. There's a printer so you can write letters on it.
早い。
Plays games, you know, climb the tower, save the princess, that kind of thing.
アムストラッド
There's an
の
abstract one. No one
パ
uses
ソ
it
コ
for
ン。
very
アム
much.
ストラッドっ
There's
て
a
誰？
printer so you
人の名
can write
前？
letters on it. Simon sometimes plays games, you know, climb the tower, save the princess, that kind of thing. 'Simon isn't the type to run off or do anything crazy. Someone must have done something to him, or there must have been some kind of accident.
巻き込まれたか、事故。あ、18歳やん、いらっしゃい。
Thanks. Please find Simon. I love him so much.
愛してるって言ってる。恋人なのか奥さんなのか、この人まず誰？この人誰なんだろう。次どうしようかな。会社名で言ってみるか。ブラザーズ。あら、間違えた？アンストで出る？さっきの
Simon Smith. He works at Ernst Brothers Glass.
アンストブラザーズだね。
Simon does the more
あれ、
special
会
work.
社名じゃ出ないの
Mirror
か。
making, feature
一緒か。英語表記じゃないと出ないとかそんなことないよね。ザロック。あ、
So, it was Friday evening.
金
We
曜
had an
夜。
argument. He left. On Saturday, he didn't come back. I waited all day. He was supposed to go help Eric out with something on the Saturday afternoon. They had a job. He didn't show. So Eric was ringing on the phone. I checked at the Rock, that's our local. They said they'd seen him on the Friday night, but not since. He still wasn't back this morning. It just isn't like him at all. Still not back by dinner time. It's getting dark again. So I decided to come see you. His parents haven't heard anything either.
あら、この人自ら来たんだ。失踪届みたいなの出しにね。
So, it was Friday evening. We had an argument. He left. On Saturday, he didn't come back. I waited all day. He was supposed to go help Eric out with something on the Saturday afternoon. They had a job. He didn't show. So Eric was ringing on the phone. I checked at the Rock, that's our local. They said they'd seen him on the Friday night, but not since. He still wasn't back this morning. It just isn't like him at all. Still not back by dinner time. It's getting dark again. So I decided to come see you. His parents haven't
金曜日の夜にザ・ロックっていうところにサイモンがいて、次の日の午後なんかエリックって友達かな手伝う予定だったけど、エリックがサイモン来てないよって言ってて、で日曜日の朝かな、朝になっても帰ってきてない。
Oh God, I don't know. I mean, I guess the Rock. You've spoken to everyone there. Someone must have seen where he went. I don't know. So many things could have gone wrong.
これ日付とかもメモっといた方がいいかな。途中から見るとさっぱりわからん。いやでもね、今始まったとこだからね。今もちが言ったことが全てかな。なんか2月数ヶ月前にサイモンが殺されたらしい。サイモン・スミスっていう人が。で金曜日の夜にそのザ・ロックっていうお店になんか飲みに行って、じゃあこの人と多分口論になって夜飲みに行って、で次の日エリックに会うことになってたのに来なくて、そっからサイモンが行方不明。そう、まだ何もわからない。とりあえずじゃあザ・ロックの人たちの名前を入れてみよう。ピーターか。ピーターでも出ない。ピーターと、スーザン。これしか出ないのか。スーザンだけは出ない。じゃあさっき言ってたヘレンっていう娘さん。出た。ヘレン。
No. I think he spoke to Helen. She said he was upset about her argument, but I'm not sure what else he said. He likes Helen. He likes blondes.
それだけブラックストーリー図鑑がある。みんな寝とる。起きて。あと何人だ。エリック。
He was wearing a shirt, with a blue turtleneck shirt and jeans. He has a watch. It's a really nice one. That was a gift from his boss, Eric. He had his coat, a long grey duffel coat, like Paddington Bear. He would have taken that with him. It's not in the house.
エリックが上司っていうことが分かりましたね。
He was wearing
青いタートルネックのシャツ着て、ジーンズ履いて、不思議でか素敵な腕時計してて、それはエリックからのプレゼント。
A long grey duffel coat, like Paddington Bear. He would have taken that with him. It's not in the house.
サイモンの服装についてでしたね。不思議でかクリアできたからこれもできる。
Yes, there's a car that we share, a Cavalier.
キャバリーって何？
And a van he uses for work. It's owned by Eric, but we look after it. Both of them are there now, parked in the street. I'm not sure about the keys for the van. I can look for you when I get back.
鍵が、バーの鍵は家にあるって言ってたね。動画だけになってた。 そんな動画全然上げてないもん。最近放送してたっけ？してたよ。最近コラボ放送もしたし、お料理も作ったしな、みんな。料理うまかったしな。
Yes, that would be in his wallet. It's a Visa, a silver one. He doesn't like to spend money he doesn't have, so he usually pays with cash, but Eric convinced him to get one.
銀色のビザカード。しかもエリックが持ちなさいって言ったらしい。記憶にないな。プロのシェフだったでしょ、ほら。あと最近ちょっと YouTube と同時配信も始めて、あっちの方に動画をちょこっと上げてるので、おいちょ。
Eric was like an uncle to him. They were pretty close. They spend a lot of time with each other, especially when they have to go to conferences. Have you met his wife, Diane?
エリックにはダイアンっていう奥さんがいるらしいぞ。ダイアン入れてみるか？もうこれなんか聞き逃したりひらめきがないと積みそうだな。怖いな。あ、ダイアンについて。
Diane is really nice. She helps out with the glaziers, organises the Christmas party, that sort of thing. They have 2 kids, really sweet
子供
kids.
が2人。
She used to look out for me when I worked there.
そうね。
Yeah, that's Simon's watch.
お、時計が見つかった？
It was a gift from Eric.
今年に
He
もら
got
っ
it
た。
this year. It was a wedding anniversary gift. Steel. It would have been Diane who chose it. She has really nice taste. That time, you must eliminate me. I was in Glasgow then.
グラスゴーって何？お店の名前？グラスゴーってなんだろう。映像の記憶してね。もう無理だよ。なんか派手な服着てるなぐらいしか。映像ってどういうこと？時計とか、服装とかってこと？あ、地名か。今左手に指輪してる。どこに日付があるじゃん。6月27日ってことか。6月27日。この式は指輪してるけど、なんか指輪してないとかがあるのかな。半袖、長袖。
Not really. He would go to the pub. He had his drinking buddies there, but no one ever really came back to the house. Sometimes Eric, his boss, and his wife would come over for dinner. That would be us returning the favour. Diane is a really good cook, into her trendy ingredients. And the last time Simon cooked something off MasterChef, he got the recipe off Ceefax, and I did my Lloyd Grossman bit, commenting from the sidelines. I had to find fennel from the supermarket. Have you ever eaten fennel?
なんかフェンネルって食べたことあるっていうロックが解除されて、何？フェンネルって何？グラスゴーってイギリスの地名なの？今なんかコップがさ2個あったよね。2個も飲んでんのジュース。でもここにも2個あるか。なんでギター持ってんだ？
Simon and Eric arguing? No, I can't imagine they'd be arguing. They get on so well. Unless it was something to do with work. Maybe Simon was being too much of a perfectionist. But I don't know. You should ask Diane.
サイモンは完璧主義者。餅みたいな。餅は4杯ぐらい飲む。今日餅作ったバナジュめっちゃ美味しかったし、バニラのアイスと氷とバナナと牛乳。ダイアンの検索でこれが出たか。どうしようあと何入れたらいいんだこれ。あと何、なんかダイアンとサイモンがいい感じになってそうじゃない？で、浮気を疑ったこの女の人が殺人犯だ。あら、もう解決したわ。もううち名探偵やから、犯人はこの人だな。どうしようかな。何よ、エリックも入れたっけ？エリックもいたし、とりあえずフェンネル調べておいて。ないもん。プラス5で出た。
I got in the car and I drove. I just kept driving north. Just kept going, just wanted to get as far away as I could. When I finally stopped, I was all the way up in Glasgow. I was so tired. I just had to sleep.
何があったん？もう関係悪化してない？リュウさん、ショウさんいらっしゃい。今年も来年も再来年もずっとよろしくね。
Yes. I got to Glasgow, I was exhausted, so I pulled over and slept in the car. I woke up because a rubbish truck went past. I got some petrol, bought a coffee and a pastry, tried calling someone from a payphone, and then headed back. No, I don't think so. Glasgow was deserted that early in the morning. When I arrived in Glasgow, I was exhausted. The streets were empty. I was driving badly. And I hit a taxi. Not a big crash, just paintwork. The guy was so pissed off because I didn't have a driving license on me. But when I told him I was pregnant, he made sure I got to the hospital so they could check me out. It was fine. The hospital must have details when I was looked at. There's a scratch on the car.
YouTube が動いてる。ちょっと待って、なんか2個が落ちた。なんで落ちた？映ったかな？よし。 かいきなり切れたよ。
When I arrived in Glasgow, I was exhausted. The streets were empty.
タクシー
I
ぶ
was
つかった。
driving badly, and I hit a taxi. Not a big crash, just paintwork. The guy was so pissed off because I didn't have a driving license on me. But when I told him I was pregnant,
免許持ってない。
he made sure I got to the hospital so they could check me out. It was fine. The hospital must have details when I was looked at. There's a scratch on the car.
グラスゴーの病院。うん。さっき延長できてなかったのか。30分経って枠が切れたのか。何やってるんよ。延長ボタン押してなかったんか。あららら。D。キャンセル。ちょっと待って。病院ね。今なんかこう病院。もう書くとこなくなってきた。どうしよう。2ページ目。お掃除してんの？病院について。なんかね、そのグラスゴー行ってた時に運転が乱れてタクシーにぶつかって、でタクシーの運転手さん、しかもこの人免許持ってなかったみたいでめっちゃ怒ってたんだけど、この人が妊娠してるっていうことを言ったら心配で病院に連れてってくれたって。で病院に記録が残ってるんでしょって言ってた。
Ask the hospital.
2秒のこれ動画の意味ある？なんか意味あんのかな。
When I arrived in Glasgow, I was
さっき見
exhausted.
た。こっち。なんか全然違
I
う。
don't see how it's hard. We've established I was in
殺さ
Glasgow
れ
and
た
he was
時にグ
killed.
ラスゴーにいたんだ。
You've spoken with the hospital?
サイモン死んだ時、女はグラスゴーにいた。はい。
It's like I told you before. I drove. I took the car and drove. I don't have my own car, but I have a spare set of keys. I just drove north. I wanted to think, put some space between me and them. Everything I told you before is true. I stopped at Glasgow.
でもめっちゃ怪しいよ。だって殺された日にさ、
My car was
遠
okay,
く
but I
に
was
行っ
worried
て
about the
て、
baby, so I went to A&E to get the okay. Everything was fine. Slept in the car. When I woke, I tried to call her from the payphone. She wasn't answering. And then I decided to drive back.
花っていう。
I had decided that she was more important to me than Simon.
親友？花。いっぱい出てきた。
My name is Hannah. Hannah. It's Pandre.
本当だ。
It reads the same backwards as forwards.
だから
It
な
doesn't
んだ。
work from here. It's not quite symmetrical. But
可
well,
愛いやつ。
you get the idea. Sorry. Hannah Smith. I live at 31 Gladstone
花ス
Street.
ミス。あ、どこに住んでるって。
My name is Hannah. Hannah. It's Pandre. It reads the same backwards as forwards. It doesn't work from here. It's not quite symmetrical, but well, you get the idea. Sorry. Hannah Smith. I live at 31 Gladstone Street.
グラッドストーンストリート。なんか倒れてるよ。 どうしたの？大丈夫？イブ？新しい人出てきた。何？怖い。あ、一人だったってことか、今の。サイモン。なんだ？ごめんね。ごめんね。さ、延長忘れてて、放送終わったわ。今、なんだろう。花って誰？イブって誰？
Yes, my name is Hannah Smith. Oh, shit. Sorry.
どうしたの？え？なんで自分の名前花スミスって言ったん？どういうこと？マイネームイズって言ったんでしょ？はい？自分の名前花スミスって言った？だよ？
Yes, my name is Hannah Smith. Oh, shit. Sorry.
しかもさ、嘘発見器みたいなのつけられてない？ねえ。じゃあ、この人花なの？二重人格
？Across the road, where my parents first lived there, was a midwife called Florence. When Hannah was born, I was born at the same time. The midwife was there to help. I'd been throttled by the cord, probably wrapped around my neck by Hannah. The midwife told my mother I was dead. But I wasn't. She wrote all this stuff in a diary. Amazing what people will admit to on paper.
なんかすごい重要なこと。なに怖い。面白くなってきた。なんかすごい話になってきたぞ。なんぞ？もう一回ちょっと待って。花が？
Across the road, where my parents first lived there, was a midwife called Florence. When Hannah was born, I was born at the same time. The midwife was there to help. I'd been throttled by the cord, probably wrapped around my neck by Hannah. The midwife told my mother I was dead. But I wasn't. She wrote all this stuff in a diary. Amazing what people will admit to on paper.
この人は花。この人は花。だからどういうこと？英語で花って言ってたよ、さっき。
When my parents first lived there was a midwife called Florence. When Hannah was born,
私と花って言ってるけど。
The midwife was there to help. I'd been throttled by the cord, probably wrapped around my neck by Hannah.
ここに花って言ってるでしょ？
Told my mother I was dead. But I wasn't. She wrote all this stuff in a diary. Amazing what people will admit to on paper.
これ今さ、指輪してた？この時指輪してなくない？
She recognized me from the window. She told me to come inside, and she hid me. They had made the attic into a place where Hannah could play. There was a dollhouse. She hid me up there. No one else ever went into the attic. It was her place.
同時に生まれたってことは双子だったんでしょ。で、私が死んでるって嘘ついて屋根裏で育ててたってこと？
She recognized me from the window. She told me to come inside, and she hid me. They had made the attic into a place where Hannah could play. There was a dollhouse. She hid me up there. No one else ever went into the attic. It was her place.
あ、そういうことか。フローレンスが花は死んでんのかな、わかんないけど、花も死んでるっぽいよね。花が死んだから同い年の自分、その一緒に生まれた時のこの人を花の代わりに奪って育てたのか。な、おはにょおはにょなんかすごい話になってきた。あ、フローレンス。
Florence took me home with her. Mother hadn't been expecting twins and had a healthy baby. I guess she was just happy for Florence to clean up, take away the evidence that this was anything but a happy occasion. ？Florence took me home with her. Mother hadn't been expecting twins and had a healthy baby. I guess she was just happy for Florence to clean up, take away the evidence that this was anything but a happy occasion.
だからこの人のお母さんは双子を産んだんだけど、花とこの人が双子で生まれたんだけど、フローレンスは自分の子供が欲しかったから一人へその緒が絡まって死んでるよってお母さんに嘘を述べて、こっそりこの子を育てた、屋根裏でっていうことだな。でお母さんはもう一人の娘は死んじゃったって思ってる。そうだ、誘拐だね。もう死んでると思ってるけど、お母さんの方は。でも実際は死んでなくて、フローレンスにさらわれてた。
Florence raised me in her home. I never left it. She kept me out of sight. It wasn't odd for people to see a midwife with a baby, carrying in supplies, washing nappies, that sort of thing.
確かに。
I never knew any different. I grew up looking out of my window and seeing her across the road. I thought it was like a reflection in the mirror.
双子だからそっくりな
She's
の？
me.
でもそうだよね。なんかそれが分からずにさ、それ分かったのなんか日記を読んでからだから、ちっちゃい頃は知らなくて育って、窓の外に自分にそっくりな女の子がいるってなってたんだろうね。もうサイモンのことなんかどうでもよくなってきたけどこの人の過去の方が興味出てきたけど。
Florence was a warm, kind person. But she was broken, I guess. When I found her diary, I also found a biscuit tin with other stuff in it. Older papers, letters, that kind of thing. Her story wasn't there. I never really spoke to her about it. I was far too young to really understand. I guess I just put it together later, once I was older. She had love, children, planned to have a large family, but her husband died in the war. And that was back when you married for life. She never felt like she could marry again. Isn't that strange? She was a widow from her 20s. But, I mean, I guess it was different then. You know, you married for life and she felt she could never marry again. I guess it was harder, a war widow. One of the dead. I don't know, maybe there was more to it than that. I don't really know.
おうおうおうおう。みんなついてきてる？みんなついてきてる？
No, it was just me and her. Eve was the name they were going to call their first child. They talked about it and were going to try when he came back. Florence's family had a history of firstborn girls, so they were convinced it was going to be a girl. It's hard to know if this is all true. These are stories I remember, that I read when I was a child. Maybe I misread, maybe I misunderstood. Sometimes it's hard to remember what happened last week.
どういうこと？イブが誰だって？
No, it was just me and her. Eve was the name they were going to call their first child. They talked about it and were going to try when he came back. Florence's family had a history of firstborn girls, so they were convinced it was going to be a girl. It's hard to know if this is all true. These are stories I remember, that I read when I was a child. Maybe I misread, maybe I misunderstood. Sometimes it's hard to remember what happened last week.
子供が生まれたらイブって名前つけようと言ってたのに、なんで花ね、花は何なの？花は前のお母さんがつけ、花は向かいの家にいる双子の方が花ちゃんか？イブについて犯人を右にしたのちゃう。ともにゃんさんいらっしゃい。でちょっとイブについて。
Well, my friend.
友達の意味。
She was a friend from when I was a kid. And she was always more popular with the boys, and I used to hate her for it. I mean, really hate her sometimes.
イブもうわからんくなってきた。
Well, my friend Eve. She was a friend from when I was a kid. And she was always more popular with the boys, and I used to hate her for it. I mean, really hate her sometimes.
今年1年お世話になりました。明日からも永遠によろしくね。ラファエルさんいらっしゃい。なんかどういうことや。フローレンス家にはイブがいたんか初めから。は？どういうことや。よくわからん。 か？
We'd fight. We fought on the beach once, and I held Eve's head underwater. There was no one else around. It was at the far end of the beach. And
殺してる。
I held her head under, and I kept it out. And for a moment, I just wanted to kill her and watch her drown. But that was it. It was just a moment. We made up afterwards.
仲直りで許される？そんな関係。そんなことされて仲直りで許される？さっき映ったね。
A police station. Yeah. When I was young, we ran away on my birthday. Bob Dylan was playing in London, and we thought we could break into his tour bus and have him take us with him. The taxi driver we paid to drop us off. I mean, we'd saved money, pinched a bit here and there to pay for the fare. He was suspicious because we were so young, so he told the police. So they came and picked us up and took me back to Portsmouth. My mum picked me up from the station. But I blamed everything on my friend Eve. So my parents let me off. 子供が生まれたらイブと名前をつける伝統があったっていうのはフローレンス家の話じゃないのかな。双子の片割れがイブ？そうかな。My mother called me Eve. 母、私もうわからん。どういうことやねん。母、私はイブと呼んだ。母って生みの母？育ての母？間違え、見分けがつかんぐらいそっくりだったってことが。なんかね、カップ2個ある尋問してる人のカップなのかな。でも、この人のすぐ横にカップ2個あるよね。これ1個やし。カップ2個と1個があんのなんなんや。ちょっとこれもう一回見よう。Talking about Eve. 多重人格？何なんだろう。この人が花でなんでイブについて話すんだって自分を咎めてんのかな。怪しい。なんなんだろう。全然わからない。ガキ使って何時からやったっけ。ちょっとなんかポテチ食べたいな。チョコレート飽きた。6時半から。何検索しよう。あと何がなんか何検索したらいいの次わかんない。
花の綴り。ないだってハナ・スミスでしょ。でサイモン・スミス、サイモンもスミス、ハナもスミス。何？でもマイネームイズハナハナって言ってたよこの人。何？あとボブ・ディランぐらいしか分かんない。ボブタクシー？タクシーだっておそばは年越しに食べ、もう食べた。早い、はい、年越しに食べんのちゃうの？なんだみんななんかキーワードない？お、誕生日出てきた。フローレンス見たと思うけど、ちょっともう一回見る？聞こえてるよ。
Yes, that's my birthday. Not one of the big ones, but I guess you can see that. なんか誕生日いつかわからない。些細なことだったんだけど、なんだよ。あ、何が？It was my birthday, like you said. We were going to have a meal at home. We had our meal. He gave me his present.
気に入らない。
I guess I didn't like the present.
この人、正直にめっちゃ言うな。
No. Well, yes. He found out on my birthday. I told him I was pregnant. 妊娠していることを誕生日に言ったと。こっちとこっち、ちょっと待って、これ6月27日でしょ。これ6月26。なんでこの日半袖着てんで、この日長袖着てんの？服装の季節感は。From when I woke up. Okay. I woke up. Simon was already up, and he made me birthday breakfast of eggs Benedict. We both had to go to work, so we saved presents till later. I got to work, had some birthday cake. Children sang me happy birthday. Then I came home. The birthday meal was a takeaway, and Simon gave me his present, which I didn't mind. And after that, we talked about the baby. Turned into a big argument. 妊娠の話になって口論になった？ I wanted to get as far away as I could and get some space to think. So I left. そういうことだったのか。6月94日じゃない。94年でしょ。エッグベネディクト食べたくなってきた。どういうことだってみんなわかった？
まずこの人の誕生日の朝にサイモンが起きてて、朝食にエッグベネディクト作ってくれてて、で2人で仕事に行きました。で仕事終わって帰ってきたら食事が買ってあって、でサイモンがこの人にプレゼントくれて、でその時に妊娠を伝えたら口論になって、サイモンは行きつけのお店にお酒を飲みに行って、この人はもうなんか免許も持ってないのにとりあえず北に車を走らせた感じの CM やってた。9時なら長袖でもおかしくなくない？夜だからってこと？ 6 月ってそんな半袖、でもこの人の住んでるとこが分かんないからな。でサイモンがその飲み屋さん行って、翌日上司の家に行く予定だったのに来なくって、でその次の日も朝から帰ってこない。でもこの人は車でどこだったっけ、なんかどっか行ってどっか行って、しかも事故を起こして病院に行ったっていう話でで次何？フローレンも検索しなかったっけ？したの見たもんね。病院は病院をしたな。口論の内容はどういう口論をしたかについての動画。そう、来年ねカイジの映画やるからね、見に行かないとね。
Couple stuff, a stupid argument, nothing specific. No one knows how to push your buttons better than those you're close to. No. I think he spoke to Helen. She said he was upset about her argument, but I'm not sure what else he said. He likes Helen. He likes blondes.
なんかちょっと気づいてしまったかもしれん。これさ、長袖着てる時と半袖着てる時と違う人なんじゃない？お風呂に入った。お風呂で聞いてくれてたでしょ。どっちかが意味でどっちかが花なんじゃないの？
No. I mean, yes, we have arguments, but he never runs off. He always comes back. We make up. It's always that way.
だってさ、このさ、長袖の人の方はさ、結構原色を好む感じのなんか派手な服装、アクセサリーとかつけてさ、こっちの半袖の人はなんかあんまアクセサリーとかつけてないんだよね。で、水をよく飲む。
No. I mean, yes, we have arguments, but he never runs off. He always comes back. We make up. It's always that way.
二人で殺したんじゃない？いや、そうなんかもしれへんけどさ、もう餅の目もぐちゃぐちゃよ。
Yes. He left after the argument. It was about 8 o'clock.
8時。はい、サイモン。あとなんだ？ プレゼントに何もらったんだろう。
It wasn't a present so much. It was one of those arguments that had been simmering for a while. The present was a mirror, a nice mirror. He'd engraved the glass, the kind of mirror a princess would have in a story.
いいじゃん。
He made it specially for me.
手作りだってサイモンの。これと花の綴りの冗談なんか関係あんのかな。めっちゃ半袖じゃん。
About 8 years back.
あ、なん
It
か
was a present to myself.
タトゥー。
I shouldn't even be drinking coffee with the baby. It's been hard trying to give it up. I think they say you can have 1 cup. Her story is that she'd waited for him to come back. She put on my wig, some of my clothes, pretended to be me.
おちょちょちょちょ
They
ちょ。
talked. She'd enjoyed being me. He said he wanted to be with me. Then he took out a present. Another mirror. Just like the one he'd given her earlier. That
え？
unique present. She went crazy, smashed the mirror. They argued, screamed. He hit her. So she grabbed a piece of the mirror and just swung it round. She cut his throat clean open. She'd only meant to scare him off.
ちょちょちょちょ。怖い怖い怖い。え？もう彼女がどっちがわからなくなってきたけど、もう一人の双子の方がこの人にウィッグと服を借りてなりすましてたってこと？でもそれもさ、今これ証言聞いてるけどさ、これも変装じゃないのわからないね。え？
Her story is that she'd waited for him to come back. She put on my wig, some of my clothes, pretended to be me. They talked. She'd enjoyed being me. He said he wanted to be with me. Then he took out a present. Another mirror. Just like the one he'd given her earlier. That unique present. She went crazy, smashed the mirror. They argued, screamed. He hit her. So she grabbed a piece of the mirror and just swung it round. She cut his throat clean open. She'd only meant to scare him off.
だから彼はだから飲みに行ってなくてもこの時点で殺されたってこと？ウィッグと服を着てこの主人公の女の人のふりをして、まあ、初めはそうやって遊んでたんだけど、でもあの人と一緒になるんだって言ったらもう一人のなりすましてた方が ブチギレたのか。誕生日も一緒なもんね、双子だから。いや、めっちゃメモ取ってるけど、わけわからへん。わけわからないよ。っていう風に嘘をついているのか。で、口論っていうのは、これで、鏡割られたことに対してサイモンが怒ってんのと、こっちはこっちで、なんで私じゃないのよ、みたいなんで怒ってたのか。わからない。わからない。どういうことなんだ。誰が嘘をついてるんだ。誰が嘘をついてるんだ。タトゥーはタトゥートゥーお、タトゥーについてあるの。
No.
おわ
He doesn't have any
お
tattoos.
わ
He has a scar down here near his stomach, past his hip.
ほら
Cut himself with some glass. That was before, a long time ago. He looks just like the photo. He's not got his glasses on here though. He takes them off with the camera. But he needs them to see properly, you know. He has to read a newspaper or a menu in a restaurant. Not books so much, or watching TV. He likes TV.
ってことはこの、いやまあこれも本当かどうかわかんないけど、長袖着てる人はタトゥーがない可能性が。車で北に行ってたって言ってた人どっちだ。
Oh, my tattoo. I got it to express my individuality. It's an apple and a snake.
リンゴとヘビアダムとイブみたいな。
So I moved out. Got a small bed sit. Got my tattoo to mark the occasion. I was singing in a bar in the evenings, so I had some money, enough money to cover my rent. And I've been doing something similar ever since. I haven't put down any roots. I don't exist. He saw me singing one of my shows. Pure chance. Not sure I remember what he was even doing there. Afterwards, I had a drink at the bar and he came over and we got talking. I knew who he was. Obviously I knew who he was. But he didn't know who I was. He was fascinated by the likeness. He guessed my name from my tattoo. Told me it was a palindrome, like that would impress me. I enjoyed talking to him. It was amazing to be able to sit and interact and talk to him after all this time. He didn't tell me he was married. I'm not sure what he was thinking. He later told me it was like he was dreaming. A waking dream.
なんか誰かが歩いてる音とかめっちゃしてんな。ファミチキはごこさんいらっしゃい。
No, he doesn't have any
こ
tattoos.
の人、何を見たらいいかな。さっきのプレゼントの話してたのどっちのどっちだ。
From when I woke up. Okay.
でも起きた時から話してるから、この人が本当の奥さんだね。長袖の人が。
We both had to go to work, so we saved presents till later. I got to work, had some birthday cake, children sang me happy birthday. Then I came home. The birthday meal was a takeaway, and Simon gave me his present, which I didn't mind. And after that, we talked about the baby. It turned into a big argument. Simon left. I was furious. I wanted to get as far away as I could and get some space to think. So I left.
でもさ、口論になったってこの人が言ってる。同じ顔に見えるのはもう双子だから。
About 8 years back, it was a present to myself. I shouldn't even be drinking coffee with the baby. It's been hard trying to give it up. I think they say you can have one cup.
コーヒー好きなんだよね。コーヒー買ったとかも言ってたし、あっちのなんか北の方に行った時に。でもこの人も妊娠してるって言ってる。こっちも妊娠してるって言ってる。6時半かな。録画しとかなきゃいけないな。もちろんエビ天買わなきゃ。あ、コーヒー。でもこれさ、なりすましてる可能性もあるの。それとも2人とも妊娠させてたのかな。どういうことだよこ
れ。Black coffee, thanks. No sugar. Sweet enough as it is.
もうこの人はブラックって言ってる。でもう一人は違うんじゃない？
Black no sugar. Thanks.
えどっちのブラックか。もうあれ切れてる？エビ天？もちエビ天食べたい。エビ天のせたいうどんに。ノンシュガー。
Black coffee, thanks. No sugar. Sweet enough as it is.
まさ十分足りてるから。エビ天食べたい。
Yes. I got to Glasgow. I was exhausted, so I pulled over and slept in the car.
この時に次の日にコーヒー買ったとか言ってた。
I woke up because a rubbish truck went past. I got some petrol, bought a coffee and a pastry, tried calling someone from the payphone, and then headed back.
この人水飲んでるよね。嘘関係ないよ。出してもらっただけなのかな。
Black no sugar. Thanks. About 8 years back, it was a present to myself. I shouldn't even be drinking coffee with the baby. It's been hard trying to give it up. I think they say you can have one cup. No. I've had enough coffee for today, thanks. Glass of water.
今日はもう十分。飲んだの ?7 月1日2時29分。この時に1杯ちょうだいって言ってて、2杯目いるかって聞かれて、今、半袖の人は1日1杯って言ってんだね。でもコップさ、2個あった人いたしも。もう、わけわかんないよ。2杯飲んでる方は違う方なのかな。あと何？結婚。
A long time. We got married when I was 17.
17歳で結婚。
Childhood sweethearts. Something like that. Are you married, detective? I got pregnant. Both our parents had a big powwow. We weren't even in the room. And they decided we should get married. I guess you could call it that, but
こんにち
we were
は。
both happy to get married. It was a beautiful wedding. We had our first dance to come back and stay. I'm not sure if that's a good wedding song, but I loved it. I chose it. I mean, it was genuinely our first dance. We'd never danced together before. It was probably awful to watch, but I enjoyed it. It felt like it was just me and Simon for that moment. Just the two of us.
いいじゃん。今日食べて明日の朝も食べたらいいじゃん。これ本当にね、日本語初めなかったからさ、ちょっとやりたかったけどさ、やれなかったな。だけど今日本語かなったから。過去
I guess you could call it that, but we were both happy to get married. It was a beautiful wedding.
本当ごめんいらっしゃい。ちょっと
We had our first
YouTube を
dance
見
to
て、ち
come
ょっ
back
と
and
待って。
stay. I'm not sure if that's a good wedding song, but I loved it. I chose it. I mean, it was genuinely our first dance. We'd never danced together before. It was probably awful to watch, but I enjoyed it. It felt like it was just me and Simon for that moment.
YouTube
Just the two of us.
これコメントされてる？更新。あ、いらっしゃい。あれなんかあれチャットが更新したら増えた。こんにちは。よいしょ。そうラビマちゃん今日おとなしくしてる。まだね両方入れれる米ビュー入れてないの。ごめんね YouTube の方がちゃんと見れてなくて。
We spent the wedding night in a hotel in Brighton.
ブ
It
ラ
would
イ
have
ト
been
ン
too
の
much
ホテ
to
ル
do more. We were saving for the baby. It was wonderful to be in a hotel, away from home, just alone together. Since then, we've always tried to get away for our holiday.
この人半袖だけどタトゥーないよね。青シャツのゾンビライト持ってる。
And the hotel said he was there?
ホテルですがそう言ってるの何？この人めっちゃ入れ墨ある。
Okay,
いいわあな
you
たの
got
感
me.
じ。
I'll confess.
何
We were there. It was a dirty weekend. Simon was going to expense it, pretend it was a business trip. I used a made-up name. We stayed at the hotel, had room service, didn't leave the room, had a great view of the river, and you could hear the church bells. Like you said, it was very romantic.
とりあえずまあサイモンは二股をしてて、この双子の 女性の2人ともに偽名使ってまで一緒に旅行とか行ってたのはでサイモン最低。あと何？カムバック&ステイ。カムバック&ステイ。ない。ダンス。幼なじみ。漢字じゃダメだ。ウィッグ。なりすまし。変装。さんいらっしゃい。牧野さんいらっしゃい。服長袖とか入れてみる。かけないか。何がある？あとコーヒー、鏡。子供まだ。
His body did not real. His throat. It looked like his throat had been cut. And I didn't see his glasses. There's these thick glasses. It doesn't always wear.
指輪も見ないとダメか。指輪つけてる方が奥さんっぽいよな、本当の。
The mirror. I can't remember. I put it somewhere safe. Upstairs, I think. I haven't looked at it since.
これ見えないの。手元をなんか触ってるけど、こっちは指輪してるね。
Simon Smith. He works at Ernst Brothers Glass. They do windows, all kinds of
はじめの
glass.
説明でしょ。
Simon does the more special work. Mirror making, feature windows, artistic things. Really beautiful things. It wasn't the present so much. It was one of those arguments that had been simmering for a while.
指輪してるね。
The present was a mirror. A nice mirror. He'd engraved the glass, the kind of mirror a princess would have in a story. He made it specially for me.
本当だ。最初から5番目って書いてる。なんでもっと見せてくれないの？パックの白バラコーヒー。子供。
It was after dinner. I'd spoken to Sam's parents on the phone. I looked up for an early night and I suddenly had this thought. I think it was something his mum had said. She'd been speaking about old stuff, sad stuff, about when we lived there, about the baby. There's some boxes in the cellar, nursery stuff we never needed and I never had the heart to throw out. I suddenly remembered that when I'd looked down there the week before, those boxes, that pile was in the wrong place. I went cold all over. I went down there with a torch and went straight to the back, and that's when I saw the bin bags. Pulled them open, saw the body.
誰の？
Screamed and that's when I
サイモン？サイモンの死体ってこと？もう一回。
It was after dinner. I'd spoken to Sam's parents on the phone. I looked up for an early night and I suddenly had this thought. I think it was something his mum had said. She'd been speaking about old stuff, sad stuff, about when we lived there, about the baby. There's some boxes in the cellar, nursery stuff we never needed, and I never had the heart to throw out. I suddenly remembered that when I'd looked down there the week before, those boxes, that pile was in the wrong place. I went cold all over. I went down there with a torch and went straight to the back, and
もう犯人はイブなの
that's
か
when I
な？
saw the bin bags. Pulled them open.
広告ありがとう。
I screamed and that's when I called the police.
この人の話を信じていいのか？とりあえずサイモンの死体はサイモンの家の地下室で発見されたってことだよね。喉を切ったって言ってた。どっちだったっけな。でもどっちだったっけな。
It's Rapunzel. The story starts when she's born. Mother Gothel, a witch, takes Rapunzel from her parents and keeps her locked up in this tower. Rapunzel gets pregnant by the prince, and Mother Gothel is furious, so she cuts off her hair and throws it. Actually, her hair's already short here, so that's already happened. So she throws her into the wilderness, and Rapunzel is reunited with the prince, who's blind, but she kills him with her tears, and so it's a happy ending. Is that too much?
ハッピーエンドどうっていうロックが解除されたんだけど。なんかイラストを見せられてる。
Sorry.
彼がハマってたゲームのパッケージかなんかなってね。
I read those fairy tales over and over, and they were so real to me. Rapunzel was my favourite. My brain is just full of it. Are any of these in colour?
なんかパソコンでさ、当のお姫様をなんか助けに行くみたいなゲームをサイモンがしてたみたいな話してた。
Yes, I read a lot as a child and watched lots of TV. Then the doll's house we had, we still have in the attic. It's kind of a fairy castle. We used to play out there and make up our own stories. Yes, I read a lot as a child and watched lots of TV. Then the doll's house we had, we still have in the attic. It's kind of a fairy castle. We used to play out there and make up our own stories.
二人って誰？イブってこと？イブと花が？エビの天ぷら食べたい。マジエビの天ぷら食べたい。あ、ラ 分つえるってどうつつえつえるもう行った方がいいスーパー。
Did I pass? Sorry, I messed it up with all that Rapunzel stuff. Do you need me to do that card again?
Card.
Could the hairs have come from somewhere else? I mean,
Okay.
could they... We have a lot of dolls in the attic. There's a Rapunzel doll with long blonde hair. Could they have come from there?
毛の話してるよ。
We were obsessed with fairy tales. Not just the pretty ones, but the traditional ones. They were dark and real, bizarre and violent. Felt like life. We had this huge old book that I think Mum must have bought from a library sale. The illustrations had thin tracing paper over them to protect them. They were in colour, shiny plates. At the front of the book,
この人は指輪してないんだよね。
we read that more than the actual stories. We'd read aloud the captions and flip between the pictures. There was something intimate about peeling back the tracing paper and dressing the pictures. Rapunzel's hair is cut. The eagle plucks out his heart. The princess pricks her finger.
やべえ犯人イブじゃん
Simon is 6 foot, darkish blonde hair, average build. He's clean shaven. If his beard grows, it goes ginger, so he shaves it. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with ginger hair. I bought a photo instead of spring photo. This was taken last year on holiday in Rome. It's the best one I have.
何あ、日記かそうだね。ちょっと待ってね。
What kind of hairs?
日記ね。確かにフローレンスの日記だね。おお、これは重要なのが出てきそうだ。
No, he doesn't keep a diary. That's my thing. I've kept one, well, as long as I can remember, since I was a girl. Helps make sense of my day. And when you're forced to put something into words, just gives you perspective. Everyone's on the same page.
みんな日記書いてる
When I was 8, Mother died. She slipped down the stairs. It was an accident. I had read a diary at that point and I knew she wasn't my real mother. So I burned the diary that day and I left. Walked out and across the street.
フローレンスが死んじゃったんだ、事故で。書いてるのすごいね。
I'm not sure where the dollhouse came from. I don't know if it was given to them or they inherited it. I mean, they wouldn't have had the money to buy it. It was so huge. It must have been taken up to the attic in parts and then reassembled up there. It's a beautiful thing. Wallpaper to scale, little furniture, the lights work, mirrors, beds, big duvets and pillows. We spent hours and hours playing in it, invented all these characters and families who lived there. We wrote paperwork from them all, passports, diaries, and gave them all really elaborate stories. Once, a moth got trapped in there. We'd left a light on. was making the most horrendous noise. We tried to kill it, but it was tough. We ended up crushing it under a copy of the Arabian Nights.
保存したら保存って車三角これめっちゃなんか細かいことやらなあかんのじゃん。フェニックスのおにぎちさんいらっしゃい。これ全部さ、聞いたことを保存してって法廷に提出して穴を見つけるってことこれ何？なんだこれ。見るだけじゃないのかもしれない。そう。どうやったらクリアなんだ？タグをつける。セッションに保存。よくわかんないぞ。保存とかってどこにあるんだ？なんか反射して見えない。おっとっと。時計だ。時計。うそ。動画を選んだら。あ、セッションに保存。
No, he doesn't keep a diary. That's my thing. I've kept one, well, as long as I can remember, since I was a girl. Helps make sense.
でも何を保存したらいいの？タトゥーのこととか殺したあれさっきなんかいっぱい出てたの何だった？結婚だったっけ？なんかいっぱい15個で初めの5個しかできないの。結婚指輪は
No. No, he wasn't wearing his wedding ring.
結婚指輪してない。それだけかい。 音はもう字幕見てなにあくらさんこっちで見てるじゃん。初見ですってらっしゃい。複数検索できる。結婚妊娠
The parents decided there would be a wedding. And after the wedding, Hannah moved in with his parents. There was no way I could follow, so we were separated again. I stayed in the attic.
やっぱこの人がイ
It
ブ
was
だね。
hard. It's like I suddenly didn't exist. I would sneak out, but in case anyone recognized me, I started wearing a wig. Hannah and I would meet up in the park. I was trying to get pregnant, but I couldn't. I mean, I couldn't do it with anyone we knew, so it was sex with strangers, drunk guys I'd met in clubs, parks and alleyways. I was 17. It felt like I was being punished. But it was Hannah who had betrayed us. I had to stop when one of the guys gave me an STD. When we met up, it was disturbing. For the first time, my reflection, she didn't look like me. She was fatter, flushed. If anything, I was getting skinnier. I found it hard to look sometimes. We talked about what to do. Was it time to become our own people? I mean, that seemed like the right thing to do, but neither of us wanted it. We agreed that her and Simon would get their own place as soon as possible, and then I could move in. And that was the plan.
おかしいよ。なんでついていくねん。もう別々でいいやん。名探偵おるよ。そんな地下室って屋根裏もあれだね。裏切り。地下室。お。地下室。
Thing was wrong. The bags, I think they were from our kitchen. You can probably check that. We never go into the cellar. It's just a place we put things we don't need. Dad used to grow mushrooms there. The bags were taped up. I think it was parcel tape, but I think it was ours.
そのガムテープ調べたらよかったんちゃうの。
Well, fine, considering.
今砂糖入れた？
I got back into the house today, and that was weird, knowing your people have been there through my things. It's like I've been burgled. I mean, worse, obviously. I don't know. I haven't looked in the cellar yet. They sent a cleaner in. As good as new, he said. But they had to throw some stuff out. Couldn't get it.
捨てな、勝手に捨てたらあかんだろ。
And I'm still waiting to hear from the coroner so we can get a date set for the funeral. It's going to be a cremation. So,
名探偵シュカ ラハエルさんもいらっしゃい。
It happened very quickly. We hardly had to talk to each other. We agreed almost silently. The baby was what mattered. We'd help each other. We cleaned up. We bagged up the broken mirror, her clothes. They're gone. We took him down to the cellar.
協力し合ったって。
We had an alibi, and we wanted the body to be found later.
二人で共犯
We wanted to have suspicion on us, so we could then disprove it, rather than have it linger. Better to keep the body in the house than risk being seen with it. The watch, that was my touch, to make sure the alibi stuck.
怖い怖い怖い。ね、これ保存とかしてたらいいの？おお。
It happened very quickly. We hardly had to talk to each other. We agreed almost silently. The baby was what mattered. We'd help each other. We cleaned up. We bagged up the broken mirror, her clothes. They're gone. We took him down to the cellar. We had an alibi, and we wanted the body to be found later. We wanted to have suspicion on us, so we could then disprove it, rather than have it linger. Better to keep the body in the house than risk being seen with it.
嘘。
The
マ
watch,
ジで
that was my touch,
ハローネイバーやりたい。
to make sure the alibi stuck.
あらあらあら。地下室と屋根裏。はい。
Yes. I inherited it from my parents, so it made sense to move back. Me and Simon. Felt like going back to old ways before the pregnancy. Reminded me of being a girl, a dollhouse in the attic, old things.
移り住
We
んだ
didn't
の
sleep in my parents' bedroom for a long time.
昔
We
に戻っ
decorated it
た
as
よ
soon as we moved in, but it was another year before we started sleeping there.
分からなくなってこれ言ってんのどっちイブが言ってさ
Yes.
いや違
I
う
inherited it from my parents, so it made sense to move back. Me and Simon. Felt like going back to old ways before the pregnancy.
昔よく遊んでたからって意味か
A dollhouse in the attic, old things. We didn't sleep in my parents' bedroom for a long time. We decorated it as soon as we moved in, but it was another year before we started sleeping there.
スタイ今みんなそば食べんのもちちょっと天ぷら買ってこようかなでも次どうしたらいいんだ鏡のさ13個あるんだろうね鏡ガラス刺したって出たの
Simon Smith.
あこうガラス職になる鏡なんでやねんなんでや鏡スマ録画しに行かなもう一個見たらちょっと終わろうダニエルって誰全然違うよサイモンとでもサイモンも検索したよでも52個あるからなサイモン たい。サイモン浮気。お
An affair? Simon wasn't having an affair.
サイモン浮気なんてしないわ。いやしてたやろ。どう考えてもしてたやろ。
No.
No.
I have never been unfaithful. I've never cheated on Simon.
No.
You're reaching here. Oh, I don't know why. No. I've never cheated on anyone. I've never taken anything from anyone. Simon is dead. But I have my baby to care for. Why are you trying to make me sad?
だって二人とも身ごもったんじゃないの？どういうことだ？
You cheated on your wife. Is this your thing? What did your wife do? She didn't kill you. You think I killed Simon because he was having an affair? Well, I didn't kill him. I wasn't even there. I was in Glasgow worrying about whether my baby was still growing inside me. I mean, why would I kill Simon? I loved him. Differences? She's a better driver than me. She passed the test for us. I tried to take it and nearly crashed the car. Learned that you can't rely on confidence to get you through everything. She is the shy one. She was especially shy around boys. If Hannah liked a boy, I would have to pursue him. It was that way with Carl. Hannah met him first. She had such a crush. I let him take my virginity after a night that his band had played at. It got difficult. When I was with Carl, we would have sex, but Hannah couldn't let him see she was a virgin. She had lots of excuses. After a while, we decided that I should take Hannah's virginity. It's not that different to a bruise, pulling a tooth, a graze. We used a hairbrush. After that, we took it in turns, though. I was always the one who seduced the boys. Until Simon.
ちょっと待って、餅もういかんといかんわ。ちょっとお餅じゃあちょっと天ぷら買ってくるから。これ保存どうすんの？保存。わかんない。これ保存どうやってやんの？このゲーム保存どうすんの？保存どうすんのこれ？保存とかないのかな？いや、あるよな。進んだよ。ないのかな？まあいっか。あ、コンチニューってあるわ。オッケー。じゃあちょっと天ぷら買ってきます。またね。見てくれてありがとうございました。バイバイ。